Jumping right back into the pirate himself. Jumping right back into swinging that sword.
Get a break.
Mike Leach and Nick Saban.
We're gonna have to contact Nike about the use of the walking bully. It's still owned the MSU logo, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't. That's not a walking bully. I didn't see a walking bully in there. That's debatable.
Yeah, his name is Bartholomew. It's a totally different dog.
It's actually on his eye patch. It's not. I see where you think that it looks like a walking bully, but that's actually not a walking bully. Like on his eye patch, it's actually like an apple with a caterpillar in it. So I know it looks like that to you, but to me,
that well-known symbol of the caterpillar with the apple.
Yes, it's to represent teachers in schools, which
is the caterpillar holding the apple? Is that what's happening?
It's a Richard Scarry thing. You remember that worm that had the Apple helicopter from Richard Scarry stuff? That's who it is.
Oh yeah. That said, "Don't tread on me."
Right.
Yes, Richard Scarry was huge into the whatever that flag's called.
Don't step on snake.
Maybe my favorite meme of that was like it was all like the exact same stuff, but it was Bobby Hill's head on the end of the snake.
Bobby.
Well, dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
There's something wrong with that boy.
Leach's entrance, I'm glad we got to actually see it this time around because he gets it's kind of weirdly emotional by the time he reaches the ring.
We just didn't get to see him take off his jacket. God, Nick Saban is such an idiot.
And his Virginia, weighing in at 175 pounds.
175 pounds is generous for Nick Saban.
That is very generous for Nick. I think he weighs
175 pounds holding a child.
A 100-pound child.
Nick Saban is a crisp 75 pounds and loving it.
Well, he is wearing all of his championship rings, so that probably adds a pretty good.
And a win here would go a long way in proving he's as good as he says he is.
Sounds like you're doubting him, Cole. Let me tell you something. You never want to doubt
Yeah,
this.
Cole.
I'm sorry, did he say he's Is he disrespecting the Tide? Was Cole disrespecting the Tide?
He just disrespected the Tide, bro.
Unbelievable.
How could he?
Let's just call it for what it is, an all-out brawl. This
Oh,
match is
yeah,
not
all right,
impressive
starting off
display
strong.
of holds. This is a war where two men are going to attempt to tear
Very
each other
casual
limb
submission
from
here.
limb and pulverize one
Nope.
another beyond recognition.
Nope. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
that was a nice reversal.
Is this the whole match?
Stamped up and ready to go for this
Are
one,
we going to
guys.
watch like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, like all grapples on the ground match? Because I'd be in for that.
MMA, dude. MMA. The ref turns into Joe Rogan and starts commentating.
Political commentary, that is. Just rip his hat off, Mike. Rip the hat off.
He's been quickly
Jokes
That
on
might
you, the
kill him,
front of his
though.
skull.
His offense is second.
That's his,
I like that sign back there that said, "This is a happening."
Right there will
Yeah, it's just an episode of The Happening.
There's another sign next to it that says, "This here's a hootenanny."
Oh, no.
This is
That's
not
accurate.
happening. This here's a hootenanny.
Uh-oh, Nick Saban. He's kind of...
Saban looks
What?
like an adolescent child compared to...
Man,
What?
Leach is just taking it to him.
That's that air raid innovation right there, man.
That's that, yeah.
Oh, God. He just... Robert Parrish punched him.
From a standing position, awesome.
Mike's like, all right, I'm out of
He's
here.
had enough.
I'm going back to the Pac-12. Oh, God.
Man,
This is brutal.
Saban's pretty spry for a 800-year-old alien.
Yeah.
The tactic that Mike Leach just incorporated of running towards him with both of his hands straight up in the air didn't work out.
Oh, nice catch.
Back now inside the ring.
So apparently, like, I wonder what Nick Saban and Mike Leach think about each other IRL, because
Oh, dude, you know that Saban hates Mike Leach.
in the ring right now, they are hating each other. This is brutal back
I
and
don't think
forth.
Nick Saban cares about anybody.
No, not at all. You
Yeah,
know
but
what?
like Saban's like a very traditional person, and Mike Leach talks about bears and aliens a lot. So
I get the feeling that if you asked Nick Saban to name any of the other SEC coaches, he would not be able to do it. because he just
you
does
got
not care.
Phil McGregor down in Cincinnati.
Well, they keep changing the
What?
coaches so
That's not
much,
even
I
an
forget the
SEC
name.
school.
Phil McGregor.
Phil McGregor.
That Jeremy Preston guy and the
You got old
you know,
Vols
Jim-
baby McBride.
They're like
Yeah.
Coach. One of them was your defensive coordinator for like 12 years.
old Jimmy McElwain. Where's he coaching at now?
That would be a fun trivia game to see if you can name all the SEC coaches at all the different schools since Saban got to Alabama.
Oh,
It's
wow.
impossible. That list is never ending.
Yeah, it's
No,
it's
that's
just a
it.
list of the NCAA schools.
It's over.
Oh, it's not over until it's over, sir.
Oh,
Mike
It's the
Leach kicked out of
Yellowstone
the attitude
Dude.
adjustment.
Let's go, Mike. Come on, let's do it.
That is as shocking as it's Mike Leach stole a finisher.
by the way, that was a power move. Mike punched Saban in the face and then got up in his face all
Stole
swollen.
his finisher.
Look at him go.
Oh, get him, boy.
I'm just gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys know though. According to the time signature here, this match is only like halfway over. We got a lot more in store. This thing's crazy, y'all.
Let's
Pretty
get
epic.
it, guys. Let's get it.
This thing is crazy.
Yeah. Oh
God.
golly. You know that hurts.
Man, look at Saban's bar. It is-
It's seizing up. Mike Leach is getting into it right now. Good grief.
I
Like how Mike
I mean,
Leach looked around
breaking
like
his
he was about to
arm.
steal something.
He was a victory.
He pretzel Nick Saban's arm up and looked around like, is anybody watching? Yes,
Like,
there's an entire stadium full of people that just saw this.
I'm almost starting to feel bad. Not
Oh,
for
yeah.
either of these guys. I'm just starting to feel bad in
Yeah,
general.
just kind of vaguely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Saban got punched and fell over like a toddler.
Which makes sense. A man who is the height of a toddler would probably fall
Yeah.
down in the same way as a
Like-
toddler would.
Pretty sure Judson's already taller than Saban is.
Well, Justin's a
Uh-oh!
5-star athlete.
Whoa, nice reversal, Saban.
That's
Nick's back in
impressive
it.
coming from a red torso, man.
This guy is wasted.
Red torso, man. Oh,
Both these guys are coughing up blood at this point.
where's he going?
Oh, here's that move.
Yep. We know it. We love it. It's that one.
It's that move.
I really couldn't tell
Call
you.
it the twist.
If I had to predict who's going to win this match at this point in the match, I couldn't be able to tell you.
Oh,
It's the ref. Surprise.
Yep. Good
Turns
grief.
out, like
honestly,
the ref
the real
cashes
winners
in
are the band.
as like Money in the Bank
Yes,
briefcase and
yes,
one up.
Ro. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Nope. Nick's not going
Man.
down.
Oh,
That
man,
was a
well
quick kick.
done, well done. He doesn't want to give up.
Yeah, you're not
gonna
pinning
give it. You gotta work
Saban
for it, Mike.
without a finisher.
Yeah.
I thought he'd already done like
This is
3
him.
finishers.
Well, he's got to
Yeah,
do
but this
one or
is-
two
this is-
more.
You're right.
Oh,
But the
oh,
finisher on Saban is just tricking him into making a mistake.
Yep.
Just making him think he's going to make this field goal from 60 yards or however long.
Oh, he hit her with the kick
Whoa,
6.
whoa.
Wow.
Incoming.
Oh man, outside.
Well, like
of the
outgoing,
ring.
am I right?
Hey-oh.
There's this little blonde kid in the corner there who's like leaning over the rails to go boo, boo to both of you.
Yeah, he and Sable are Saban. Sable?
Yep,
yeah,
Sable.
The wrestler Sable.
Whoop, there it is. Oh. Uh-oh. Can Mike
he
get
gonna
out of
make it
this?
tap?
Uh-oh.
Is
Uh-oh.
Leach going to tap?
His head's flashing white.
He's not
Wow.
going to tap.
Wow. Oh, but he might get pinned here. No!
Man,
That
look
would
at
be
these
really
guys.
disappointing to get pinned
That
after his
pirate
submission.
has heart.
What is
Uh-oh.
Saban
This
doing?
is-
What is Saban doing?
Saban's about to hit him with it. Oh,
All right, that's going to be it.
I think that's all she wrote.
Because what? That's like the second attitude adjustment that's happened. Yep, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Mike.
Valiant effort. Hey, great job. Look at the signs in the background. Entrances are better. The WWE rocks. Everybody loves those signs. Great performance from both wrestlers. Really enjoyed the spirit. I think everybody had a good time. It was a lot of fun.
I love the first two highlights were just Mike Leach throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah. Going to a WWE event with a poster that says WWE rocks on it is like Rob Lowe going to the playoffs wearing an NFL hat.
Yep.
That's what that is.
Pretty good.
I
am a fan of
pretty
football.
good. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Oh man, Nick Saban just dragged Mike Leach's corpse out of the ring and threw it to the side.
Don't need this anymore. All right.
My hero.
Watch him as he goes.
Pretty sure that the next time over said something about Tommy Lee Jones.
Probably Tommy Lee Jones was great in The Fugitive. That's the sign I'm taking to a WWE event. All right. We got our second semifinal match. God, it's a good one already. Look at this. It's the dueling bros of the SEC West.
Yes, Party Rock.
It's in the house tonight.
Two
Yes.
single dudes, a lot of money. You know, just kind of living it up.
Just doing the
Got a
thing.
couple of new boats, a couple new houses down there in Fort Lauderdale where all them coaches like to hang out and fish, you know. Got a little fish camp down there.
Like, why is that
Pretty
the
good
spot?
time.
Like, that is absolutely
Down there in
redneck
Key West,
fancy.
They all love it.
It's
They
redneck
love it,
fancy,
dude.
man.
Redneck Riviera.
Here he comes.
Just a happening guy, and I'm flinging my arms, and I'm dancing around. You can see my chain. I'm having a good time. No one's gonna kill my vibe.
He's gonna
My booty.
He's gonna put an eye out with that chain swinging around like it is.
It's really not safe. I don't know how he's getting away with this.
He's got enough money to buy a new eye.
It's gonna
To buy two new eyes if he wants to.
I'll take my clothes. I'll see you back at the house. Y'all. It's raw, y'all.
WWE Raw.
Football.
There's something about that guy with the mustache and the Jamiriquai hat on that I'm not a fan of him.
Oh, he's straight out of the 70s for one thing.
I have to say, the level of play he has in his game is truly impressive, guys. Yeah, he's about as proud as a peacock, Michael.
Heck yeah, man. Dude, if I was a wrestler, I would definitely have the Cantina music as a entrance song.
Yeah. Yes.
And I would just be actually like Guido.
Yeah.
Not a person, just a weird bug alien.
We've got it right there with that. Wait, what did he leave? What's in the ring?
My hero. There's one down there. I love the signs in the audience. I think those are really swell.
Yeah, they add a lot to the experience.
They really do. Oh, here we go.
I enjoy
Yes!
wrestling.
Party Rock.
Yes! We didn't get to see this
Great
last time.
job.
We didn't get to see it last time. It's better than I imagined because I had forgotten that's what was going to happen, and it made me so happy to see.
Oh man, yes, dude.
You know, Lane Kiffin visited the high school I work at to visit a recruit, and this is what he did on campus. He just walked around campus just like this.
Actually walked from his truck to the school door entrance.
Yep. Well, that's the thing about Kiffin. You think he drives a truck? Nope. Smart car.
One of
Are
those,
you
like, vertical
ready?
wagons.
Yeah. Just to mess
You
with your
think
head.
you can tell us what to do?
Well, he's very environmentally conscious.
Lane Kiffin just adjusted his kneecap.
Well, yeah, man.
There's the flipper
Time
snap
he
again.
gets loose and just works himself over.
He doesn't have a knee brace on, but he definitely just reached down and started adjusting his patella itself. These are some real colorful bros we got in the ring right now. Between the
Very good with the colors.
yeah, the powder
Yeah.
blue, the purple striped shirt, you know.
They're both wearing
Both
sandals.
must be hanging in the same part of Florida as they are both wearing beachwear.
Well,
You
I
know-
think Leach,
This is the Florida man
Kiffin,
experience.
and Orgeron, all three probably been in the same place.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Ed Orgeron has never left the state of Louisiana. Like,
He
any,
actually coached USC via Skype.
yeah. There's not a chance that man has ever left Southeast Louisiana in particular.
Can't make it, guys. I'm still under house arrest.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Got an ankle monitor and everything.
Oh, he just slammed him down.
Yep.
Ouch. Edo stomping the
Going
face.
after it now.
Match now, guys.
Also love that Edo's shorts are just so short.
Yep. This is really, more than anything else, this is a battle over what is the better swimwear. The short shorts or the long board shorts, you know?
Beach shower
gonna
sandals
go
with,
with-
the open chest shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Or the open toed
I
flippers.
just think the board shorts are a little more reasonable than those
Oh.
shorty shorts. Nobody
Oh,
wants to
yeah.
see that upper thigh.
I don't know, dude. That upper thigh's getting figure forward right now.
Yeah, like when you
Yep.
have thighs
Ow,
like
ow, ow,
Edo,
ow.
you don't want to show them off.
I love,
That's true.
I'm always a fan of the fact that the reversal for the figure four leg lock was to just roll over. And it's the same thing, but now somehow it's
Surprise.
hurting the other guy.
It's hurting you. Yep.
Oh, he missed him.
Oh!
Ow.
I think he
Ow.
elbowed him in the wrist.
Yeah, that hurt me.
Oh, get it, Lane.
I've
was
been
really
watched for a
nice.
week now.
Lane paused. Lane spun over, paused, and nodded. Like, did I do it right? Yes? Okay, here we go.
He could do it here.
He could do it here.
Do it here.
More than that to keep him down.
He didn't do it here.
But he
Quick,
could
threaten
have.
him.
That was
Threaten
the
him.
important thing.
Yeah,
It definitely could have, though.
yeah. Never give up on your dreams, guys. You could do it here.
Florida Keys.
The Florida Keys!
Is that a wrestling move?
Going for the cover.
It's just where they've all
Or
been
is it
hanging
just-
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
he's
is a
just
match
really
taking
happy
place
about
at.
Has
All right,
this
we get it, Bill.
has this ref ever done
He's mad.
a pin count before? Like, in his entire life? He sprinted away from everyone, then stopped. I was like, oh no, wait, hold on, I gotta go down here. And then he almost hit Edo in the face. Here it comes. This guy.
I'm not sure who that was supposed to hurt.
That was it, I think.
Oh no!
Oh, kicked out.
We're all stunned.
Whoa, he got up
Ooh.
real quick and went down real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
No! Edo just got
I
his
love
third
this
win.
fake punch move. Like, oh, why I oughta.
I know, like, what is the point of it?
Why,
do that?
I could hit you right now. I'm not gonna do it, but I could hit you right now.
I'm not gonna do it. Back
If
off
I-
me, bud.
If I wasn't a Christian,
I wasn't a Christian man here. If this wasn't in my mother's house.
God rest her soul. She's dead, but it's still her house in my head. Okay.
I like.
And now latch
Yeah, just
this
hold him.
probably
Just
isn't
hold
gonna
him.
end well.
Hold him tight, man. Never let him go.
on, he slips
Oh,
out.
okay. No, you should have let him go. God.
Ouch!
Okay, I would not want to punch the top of Ed Orgeron's skull. That has to be the hardest surface on Earth.
yeah, it's made of tungsten steel.
I think he just punched his head and had to touch his to make sure that his
I actually poked
that-
my own head.
Is that how it's supposed to go?
He's getting beaten up out there, but staying strong.
He's just glaring at him.
This looks like the setup
To nothing! Oh, no, he did it.
Uh-oh.
He
The
did
running
something.
power slam.
Uh-oh, this...
Slap, slap.
Oh!
Roman's fin-
Lane's back up.
His opponent was expecting that.
So Lane just got hit with a running power slam. He's all red torsoed out, but he's still in this thing. And
Pretty damn shuffle, Len.
Yeah, Ed Orgeron had to readjust that.
nope, not good enough. Hold on. All right, there we go. Lane's struggling. He's about to puke right off the side of the ring. Oh, he's gonna have to now.
Everybody from Florida on Saturday morning.
Oh!
Whoa!
That was a
Maybe
Three
better.
Stooges move.
I love this little jump around that Lane does.
Yep.
It's a great.
Is he going to hit him with the anticlimactic victory? Oh, no.
Oh, not quite.
That was
Not
close.
quite.
That had me. That had me.
Get out your seat and jump around. Jump around.
Jump around.
Jump up, and get down.
I'm sorry. If Ed Orgeron loses this match because he just tried to hammer fist
just
Lane
whipped
Kiffin
the
and
hammer
missed. Yep, that's what happened.
That's it.
That's exactly what happened.
Dude, Edo's face looked like he was on like a 3-week bender.
His face looked like one of those, yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up here sort of situations. That's what that was.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Record
me.
scratch.
There's a metaphor somewhere in there about Ed Orgeron missing, trying to go for just a knockout blow, hammer fist to the top of Lane's skull, and whiffing on it and losing the match because of that.
There is. I can't think of it, but there is.
So here it is, guys. So the SEC West Championship is going to be the matchup. The reason Lane Kiffin wanted the Ole Miss job, according to some reports. It's going to be Lane and Nick Saban. Here we go.
I like the storyline. I really
I know.
do.
It's a good one.
Yeah, there really was nothing. There was nothing in the West that was going to end up with an uninteresting storyline or finish outside of like an Iron Bowl or an Egg Bowl finish. This is maybe the most interesting one we could have gotten.
I think so.
Maybe. I don't want to make a
We're on the
definitive
table.
statement here.
Here we go. We got to keep an eye on
we
this to
go.
see. Here we go to see
Here we go.
if Nick charges out to try to take down Lane in the intro. If he doesn't, I'm skipping these intros, guys.
Yeah.
God, I love that when they don't have music playing, the crowd is like super uninterested in who's coming out. Like there's no cheering. It's just the sound of about 7 people going, yeah. All right.
Yeah, sure. Cool. Pretty good.
Contest will determine the King of the Ring tournament winner. Making his
Get
way
it.
to the ring
Get it.
from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 220 pounds.
All right. Shall we skip ahead?
This is
Yeah,
let's go ahead.
This is the match we've all been waiting for. And the electricity level in the arena.
All right. This is it, guys. Lane Kiffin, Nicholas D. Sabanite for the SEC
The
West.
time for talk is over. We'll find out.
Look how small Saban is compared to Nick.
And let's just remember here, people. This is for a spot in the main event
Yep.
against Kirby Smart at SEC Media Days.
Yep.
For the SEC, it just means more championship belts. So this is a big deal.
It
It's
is.
a big freaking deal.
Both these guys want it.
Big deal.
Yeah, you could see it in their demeanor.
Full control.
You can see
Oh
it
yeah,
in-
Nick Saban coming out there looking like a little demon.
For control.
It also means that whoever wins this match is who I am scientifically bound to predict will win the SEC West.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're bound by science for sure.
Man, it's going to be an
We-
interesting situation for you if Kiffin pulls this off.
We hashtag trust the science here at Running Out the Clock.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Go! Wow, ouchie.
Oh,
Was that a dodge? Okay.
Somehow one step ahead of each other. Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
He throws Saban out of the ring and he's like, I'm a thinking man.
Planned out here, but he-
Think about it, guys.
that dodge was the same as Han Solo saying, "I know a couple of moves," and just kind of veering off to the left slightly.
So did you just watch Solo? Is that where,
No, dude.
like, do you have it on? Do you have it on right now? Are you
He's
watching the
just
movie right
afraid
now?
that they made the movie.
I just started watching Star Wars.
Flipping the opposition.
Did you just now have it on?
Just punch him in the chest.
That was an
Man, that spotlight came on immediately.
It also was like an extra from a movie from like the 60s. He got punched one direction and he went "Blah!" and flew the opposite direction.
Tough spot.
It's from one of those early James Bond movies. Guy gets shot and he has to stop what he's doing and jump backwards. Ah, I got shot.
Stomps.
Well, yeah, man, bullets hit with the mass of a truck.
The only thing I heard was One Direction.
My God, what a forearm.
Kiffin is full of indecisiveness tonight. Starts doing one move, decides, nah, never mind.
Nah.
Look
I
at
don't
this.
like it.
Look at this.
That's kind of how laid
Good,
back
that was-
he is, you know.
What a
Yeah.
very sexual pin.
Yeah, very much a teabag pin right there.
Turning the momentum to his favor. This is
Arches his back a little bit, just really setting the mood.
Well, you got to arch the back to get the right angle for the Instagram post, Keith. That's just how this goes, man. If you want to be an influencer, like
I did it for
virtual
the
lane-
gram.
Hashtag do it for the gram.
Okay,
Dude,
Also-
Chandler, as a
go ahead.
WWE fan,
Six.
Yeah.
is this
Eight.
game disappointing?
Ten.
Well, okay, so to me, it's not because I love train wrecks, and
Okay.
I love
Yeah, and this is
I
a train
love
wreck.
that I love that at times this game is broken.
Nick Saban loves that move.
Yeah, Nick Saban out here throwing Canadian destroyers,
Just loves it.
and then
That's
getting
what-
kicked in the
That's
That's
face.
what we
Canadian
have
person.
to. Yeah, we have to refer to Nick Saban as the Canadian Destroyer from here on
I-
out. That's his
I-
official
In
name.
real life, for sure.
Yep,
I'm okay with that.
that's his real life name now.
As a gamer, yes, this game is a massive disappointment,
I love it.
and I was glad to get it for $20. So, you know, it's not bad. It's fun. I mean, it's, you know, I've had the classic 2K20 glitches a few times that have been
Yeah.
hilarious and frustrating, but
So far,
Kinda
this
sad
match
we
is
haven't
playing
seen one.
out like the scene in a movie where the like bigger bully is like beating up on like the protagonist, and the protagonist has to like
Yes.
find strength at the very end to like, oh no, I gotta stop
Right.
you for my friends. You know, that's kind of how this was playing out. Like Lane was literally sitting on top of Saban, punching him in the face a minute ago.
Yeah, this is basically Buff and or Biff and
George McFly.
what's the George McFly
And Crispin Glover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crispin Glover,
Yep.
Crispin
who is
Glover,
the
yeah.
weirdest person in the history of the world.
Yep.
So crazy, so out there.
Yep.
Shout out
Have you
to
guys-
Crispin. Hope you're doing well.
Have you guys seen
Yep.
the interview that he did like a million years
course.
ago, where he started karate kicking at
Oh yeah.
at, like Letterman?
Yeah. I was there for that. In
Oh, that's right.
spirit. In spirit.
I don't know, like for real.
I don't even know who Crispin Glover is.
George McFly, get with the
yeah.
times. God, Chandler.
Favorite.
The most gifted
After
actor in the history of the world, dude. What?
God.
I didn't know we were talking about Nicolas Cage on this podcast.
Oh!
Shots
Hey,
fired.
real quick, can you erase all the progress you made on Media Days and make it so Nick Cage is in the event? Thank you.
If
Get on
we-
that.
If we
Against
expanded
Crispin Glover.
the,
Gotta have it.
if we expanded the SEC/WWE universe to include Nicolas Cage,
Every universe
That'd be
has
fun.
Nicolas Cage.
No, look, it's fine. Extra spot in the West and the East. You can put in Crispin Glover and Nick Cage.
fair enough.
Yep, make Crispin Glover and make Nicolas Cage, make it where they fight each other and we'll watch it. Why is he just staring at him?
Using the elbow as a weapon.
I gotta say, the AI in this game is really living up to everything I've heard. Starting to struggle, like Nick Saban starting to struggle to figure out what to do to finish this match.
How to kick a field goal with 3 seconds left?
Yeah, exactly.
How many
It's like-
people to put out on the field?
It gets into the,
One you feel for a few days.
it gets into like the clutch, like the, you know, real important moments, and Nick Saban just absolutely forgets the fundamentals of what's going on.
Okay, I looked him up. I know who Crispin Glover is.
Good. That was the most important thing to come out of this entire broadcast.
Well,
Again, the WWE rocks.
Yep.
Person is in the audience. Shout out to you.
Don't put him in a figure four right by the ropes. Nick, grab the ropes. Okay, never mind. Nick don't want the ropes.
Just kidding.
Oh, it hurts me now.
What a reversible fortune we had there.
Reverse Wheel of Fortune. That's what I heard, and I want to watch that show.
Boom.
It's where the vowel gets weird.
oh yeah, I forgot this happened.
All right, here we go.
I was really hoping that you accidentally pressed restart match.
I thought we were gonna
Restart
have to, have to get away and do a little intermission here. Uh-oh, Saban's going for
You
it now.
can't see me.
Oh, it's a shimmy.
You
Well,
can't
did you
see
guys
me. You didn't see it.
Nah, he's gonna kick out
I
of
can
that.
appreciate that the ref was slapping Nick Saban's shoe and his shoe was moving.
Lane's gonna win this, dude.
Hey, we
Lane's
pay
gonna
attention
win
graphics
this.
are
to every detail in 2K20 here.
Sir, when the refs go for the taps, if his shoe's in the way, his shoe jiggles. Awesome. What about their faces? Do they stay on the entire time? No, sir, we couldn't work that out.
That's fine. Don't need it.
Perfect. Ship it.
Look at this ref. I honestly don't think this referee has ever officiated a match before in his life. He did it!
Wow.
He did
Everybody
it!
went with that.
I told you.
Did
I
it.
told you.
Pulled it
I'm
off.
just going to casually throw out that Chandler rigged this entire thing so that the Ole Miss coach would go to the final.
Yeah, because if there's one thing we know about Chandler is that he badly wants to predict Ole Miss to win the SEC West so that he has to live with the stress of
Scientifically.
he has to live with the stress of being a fan of that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. But yeah, so we've got our finals. Our main event of SEC Media Days is set. So we've got Lane Kiffin versus Kirby Smart for the SEC. It just means more championship. And breaking news: that match is going to be held inside the Hell in a Cell.
Yes.
So, that match is coming up. And also just now that this match is out of the way, so we can kind of explain what else is going to be going on. Media Days is going to be a great show for all the people out there. It's going to be great wrestling action. The opening match, I know that the opening match is a triple threat ladder match to determine the best first year SEC head coach between Elijah Drinkwitz, Mike Leach, and Sam Pittman. So yeah, there you go. There's match one. Match two is going to be an Extreme Rules match to determine the best Nick Saban former assistant between Will Muschamp and Jeremy Pruitt.
Compelling.
Match three, classic Iron Bowl, last man standing, Gus Malzahn, Nick Saban. Match number 4 is going to be a triple threat Extreme Rules match to determine who is the next coach to kind of take the leap when Saban retires. And that's going to be Jimbo Fisher, Dan Mullen, and Ed Orgeron. Then we're going to have a submission-only match, the most boring match I could come up with, to determine who is the best technical coach in the SEC between Derek Mason and Mark Stoops. And then finally, your main event is going to be Kirby Smart versus Lane Kiffin.
I'm so
for the
excited.
SEC. It
Wow.
just needs more championship.
So
What a
excited
night
for
that's
this.
going to be.
Yeah.
Live from the Young Shell Dome, correct?
Yeah, it is going to be live from the Young Shell Dome in Birmingham, Alabama. SEC Media Days. This has been really dumb and really fun, and it's been exactly what my soul needed. So
It just means more.
it really does. It means so much.